In 2019, researchers confirmed the remnants of a mysterious ship, long forgotten, its wreckage miraculously surviving less than a dozen feet below the surface of the Mobile River in southern Alabama. After rigorous archaeological testing, researchers authenticated the remains as those of the Clotilda, the last known slave ship to arrive in the United States.
Timothy Maher made a bet that he could bring a ship of enslaved Africans into the United States. This was after the transatlantic slave trade was illegal in the United States. And occasionally there were efforts to bring in enslaved Africans, but that had to be done with subterfuge.
To make good on his boastful claim, Mayer enlisted Captain William Foster to sail on the Clotilda from Mobile, Alabama, to the Kingdom of Dahomey, today part of West Africa's Republic of Benin. Foster claimed he met with the King of Dahomey, who was holding approximately 4,000 people captive. Foster purchased over 100 of these human beings, then set sail for Alabama.
The journey across the Atlantic was a harrowing journey. There was very little food. The Africans were stripped of clothing. They were chained together. Many became sick on board. And the Clotilda arrived in Mobile Bay under the cover of night. And in order to hide evidence that they had brought this ship to the United States against constitutional law, they burned the ship and sunk it.
The Clotilda survivors now found themselves in a country that exploited the labor of nearly 4 million other enslaved Africans. Alabama was home to more than 400,000 of them. Their forced labor made Alabama one of the most profitable cotton producers in the nation. The formerly enslaved Africans that Mayer had brought illegally to Alabama couldn't afford passage back home. Instead, they worked tirelessly on plantations to purchase land on which they would build Africatown, the place they now called home. Long thought to be the stuff of legend, the discovery and authentication of the Clotilda has renewed the determination of current Africatown residents to preserve the memory of their ancestors carried to this country on the ship, who created the town they still call home.
Welcome home.